Hey everyone, Repose here. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 4 of Double or Nothing, the series where I play Rogue solo, starting from level 1, and unable to use my stash or trade other players. Last episode, we finally entered the ruins. Things started off by us chasing down this rogue who had a cloak. And it turned out to be a really good cloak, which is a nice upgrade. After that, I saw this fighter, so I got on the high ground and leaped down from above. The rest of the match, I was searching for players, but the lobby was already dead. Please enjoy Season 2, Episode 4 of Double or Nothing. And we are back yet again. The gear's starting to look pretty good. We got a cloak now, and it's actually a good one too. Bricks are the same as last game, double jump, stealth, weak point, and hide. And I believe we're level 6 at this point. So we load back into the ruins. As always, my strat on the ruins is to run towards the middle, look for the shrines, get the high ground, and look for some picks. I'm just gonna jump over this rebel here and continue on my journey. But I do hear some movement, so I'm gonna come over here and I see a little wizard. They don't look very geared. I jump on him, I'm missing like every swing. This dude is Neo from the Matrix or something. I just can't hit him, but eventually they go down. And surprisingly, they actually do have an upgrade for me here. Some leather gloves with 1 agility. So I'm gonna grab those. It's pretty nice. And keep moving here. And I love with the double jump on this map, you can just jump over the wooden barricades that every other class needs to break. And that lets you escape in a lot of scenarios or even catch up to people, so it's pretty nice. I'm gonna come over here, grab the Shrine of Speed. And my plan was to come over to this room to kill the Wraith next to the barrel again. But I see the door's already open and the Wraith's nowhere to be seen. Come over here. And there's a Wraith sitting on this rubble poking him. Get 1 stab in the leg, but he drops down. And now I'm chasing this dude. But I have this Shrine of Speed, so there's just no way he can escape. And he goes down. And I wasn't expecting this guy to have much, but I loot him and he actually has a few nice upgrades. So I get the pendant there, finally have a pendant. I end up grabbing the Shadow Mask. And the Shadow Mask is really good because it has no move speed penalty. And also it always comes with +1 all stats. So it's pretty insane. Defensively it's pretty bad, the armor rating's low and it has no headshot protection. Which actually does matter a lot, but I'll take the extra speed any day of the week. So I want to loot this guy, but there's just seemingly a never-ending torrent of mobs just coming towards me. Another skeleton trying to shoot me in the back. Trying to bait the arrows, finally. Go and take him down. It's got a little bit of gold for me. And then I can finish looting this guy. It's actually kind of funny. His blue rondo has 23 base damage and my green stiletto has 24. So yeah, that's kind of why you don't want to just look at the rarity of items. You gotta look at the actual stats. Because the rarity doesn't matter a lot of the time. We've all seen the guy in trade chat trying to sell a really bad legendary for like 1,000 gold. Just because it's legendary. But it could actually be a trash item. But I hear some potions getting pulled out, so I grabbed this Shrine of Power. And it looks like it's a fighter and a rogue. We're just kind of standing here. He pulls the crossbow, I jump over the shot. His buddy is sitting down, so I just go on him. A few stabs, he goes down, hit the invis. And his friend backs up. And I don't think I've shown this actually in Double or Nothing, but you can use potions while invis in the last playtest. I'm not sure if that was a bug or a feature, but it was definitely something that was nice to know. And every class could do that actually, because you could use an invis potion and do the same thing. But this guy comes running by, he wasn't even holding his weapon, and 3 quick stabs and he goes down. So I loot his fighter friend, and he's got a nice hand crossbow for me, a green one. And that is a super good upgrade. Because hand crossbows are somewhat rare. Most of the time I'd get them from killing crossbow skeletons. Or just opening small chests. But yeah, the fighter had one, and yeah, it's pretty huge for the account. So I grabbed that. And I remember I was trying to find ore on like the outskirts of this map when I was on the ruins. Because for some reason I thought I'd found ore on this map before, but I'm like 99% sure at this point that there actually wasn't ore anywhere. But that's why in a couple of these games I do sort of go around the outskirts of the map instead of towards the middle, which is what I would usually do. But yeah, I don't think there's any ore. But that is why I go north here. I don't know, in the back of my head, I could have sworn I remember seeing some, like, cobalt over here or something, but yeah, there's none. I'm just kind of going around the map, killing the mobs. Hoping maybe I get some kind of upgrade from these guys, but sadly nothing. And I'm gonna jump over here. I do hear rubble moving above me. It's a little bit suspicious. And I see a guy over there with the protection potion activated, and I heard a sword get pulled out, and this fighter drops down. This guy's bloodthirsty. He was just hiding up there waiting for me, it seems like. And I don't really want to fight him, so I'm gonna loop around here. And that's fine, because at this point the speed shrine should be back up if no one took it yet. I'm sliding by, poke the wraith, and then he hits me and he slows me, which is not ideal. I was stressing a little bit here because there could be someone above me right now and I'm not full health. So I grabbed this shrine. I did hear some movement, but I don't see the person yet. So I'm just gonna kill this skeleton for now. Heal up here, and this is like the prime real estate for a rogue player. You can just jump all the way up here. But there's actually already a rogue up here, and this guy kind of scared me. I go for a crossbow shot and I miss. But I'm just gonna jump back up and go on the other side over here. And I see a cleric down there and the fighter from before. Then I heard something. I turn around, this guy's throwing throwing knives at me from the rubble above. But I hit him with the crossbow shot. And then I kind of loop around him here, and this guy was not expecting this movement here. Get one stab, he drops down, finish him off with the rapier. I'm trying to loot this guy before the cleric pushes me, and he's got actually 3 good upgrades for me that I grab real fast. So I get a second ring and ox pendant with 2 strength, which is really nice. And I also got some riveted gloves. I don't end up using them this game because I kind of forgot I grabbed them, to be honest. But when the game ends, I do sell the leather gloves and throw the riveted gloves on. And I wanted to go for a crossbow shot, but my crossbow wasn't reloaded there. Which I tend to do a lot. I always forget to reload that thing. But those guys finished looting the rogue. Kind of chilling here. Get a headshot on the fighter. And these guys really don't like me very much, so they want to push me here. Kind of keeping my distance. I don't want the cleric to hit me with the judgment. I don't know about you guys, but last playtest, I think cleric was honestly the best class. A lot of people say rogue, but cleric is just so insane. They got a bunch of useful spells too. And these guys are still chasing me, so I'm gonna jump over here. I know that the fighter doesn't have any ranged, like a crossbow or longbow, because I've already seen him pull out the sword and the shield and the longsword, so I can kind of just chill up here safely. But the zone is pushing me, and these guys really want to kill me. The fighter's kind of walking up, waiting for me to drop down. Thankfully, I have a bunch of extra mud, so I can just sit in the storm and heal for a while. Go for one more shot, miss that. jump over here. Skeleton actually kills the dragonfly that was chasing me, so that's nice. And I'm gonna go for a good old classic turbo rotation here. Because that room with the bridge is kind of hard when you're running through if people are holding you to get by. There's pretty much only one path. There's a couple of staircases, but they pretty much lead to the same spot anyway. So I'd rather just rotate around the map, not deal with it. And I have a bunch of meds, so it should be fine. And I was gonna go loop around more to the right, but then I remember that in this room, there's one of the best spots for a rogue to jump up from. There's a little window you can jump up, and you get really nice high ground. I'm gonna come over here. Gotta keep healing. There's a crossbow skeleton in this room that I gotta watch out for, though. So I aggro him. He shoots an arrow. It barely missed me. I think if that hit me, I would have died, actually. But I kill him while he's reloading, and then I jump up here. I'm gonna take the high ground, but actually, there's already a rogue waiting up here. So I go invis to sneak up on him, but I accidentally hit the weak point and it reveals me. But it's fine because I should have healed up to full anyway at this point. So a little bit of an odd situation here. We got two people on the low ground holding me and then this rogue on the high ground. That is going to be a little bit annoying. But he's not too eager to push me here, so I can kind of heal. Fighter starts chucking stuff at me. Zone's push me, so I'm gonna go in, but he gets a stab, and I'm a little bit worried. So I kind of back up here. And I have so many meds that I can just chill in the storm and heal. It's no big deal. So I'm just gonna bandage to full now. This guy throws like a torch at me or something. And I'm healed to full, and I pop the protection potion, and now I'm ready to fight this guy. But he sees me pop that, and he doesn't really want to fight anymore. He leaps away. The problem is the zone is getting pretty small, and there's not that many portals left on the map, so I'm getting pretty worried at this point. But I see the fighter opening the portal, jump down at the right moment, duck under his longsword swing, and I steal the portal. And that was pretty close at the end, but I do get out, thankfully. 5 kill game, not too bad. Come over here, I end up selling everything, buy some more bullets and potions. Get the inventory tidy, and yeah, that wraps up episode 4. So we're level 8 now, it's a pretty decent match, and thanks for watching.